Partnered by Times Influence.
UBS Forums, founded by Sandeep Rangu, is well known for conceptualizing and executing unique business transformative sessions. Recently, they organized the 6th edition of Data Center Summit and Awards in Mumbai. The summit brought industry stalwarts together to discuss the evolving landscape of data centers and how to keep them more relevant to changing needs. The event kicked off with a lamp lighting ceremony, followed by the welcome address of Srisha Nagar from Eaton.
We started this forum 2 years ago with the objective of building foresight into the Indian data center industry, right? Now, when we say foresight, we typically mean predicting the future, right? But most business researchers actually feel foresight is the capability to systematically think about the future to influence your actions today, right? So the purpose of foresight is actions today.
As part of the keynote address, Shailendra Shukla from Eaton spoke on the future of data and the evolving data center paradigms, while Piyush Chauhan from Urban Lifestyle Brands spoke on predicting the future role of CIOs.
What are the characteristics of a digital era? First is change is coming very fast. Yeah? So most of the CIO friends that I talk to, they say that technology is advancing faster than what the organizations can react. Second is there is data explosion. Organizations don't know what to do with their data. If somebody read the Harvard research, which was conducted last year, if an organization has data, what percentage of data is being used today for decision making? It is 4%. So there are multiple such challenges which the CIO is faced today.
Today I come from the user side. Okay, so most of you would be definitely dealing with people like me in your organization who could be very, very demanding, who would be wanting to ask a lot of questions. Apart from coming from the user side, fortunately in my profession, I get to deal with plenty of CIOs. We do get some insights.
So Eaton is a global leader into data center solutions, and we have been differentiating ourselves on two fronts. A, the kind of efficiency which we offer on our solution, which helps our customers to have a better return on investment on their data center aspect. And on the second front, we are playing with the software piece where we offer a great solution which helps them to monitor their overall data center and helps them to evolve their future course of action.
A panel of thought leaders, moderated by Piyush Chauhan, came together to discuss the transformation of traditional data centers into cost-effective data centers.
A lot of good points came across: power utilization, green, availability, and so on and so forth. We basically look forward to this industry coming and serving the CIO community much better in the coming days to come. So thank you.
This data center summit is definitely a very good experience. It brings about a lot of users as well as the service providers onto one platform. It's a good exchange of thoughts and ideas. You can always learn from the new technologies which are coming up, and it's a good learning platform for us, and that's why I think I attend to it more from a learning perspective rather than giving an input. So because every time a new, maybe you may not be able to use it immediately, but at least you have an idea how things work elsewhere. So it's basically an ideas sharing platform, so it's a good thing for India.
If we see in India, we are in the cusp of a digital transformation. Earlier we are talking digital only in banking, telecom and healthcare sector. Now if we see all the manufacturing industries and other industries also, they started a digital transformation as one of the agenda, key agenda particularly, and they are doing multiple digital related activities. When you are doing that kind of a digital transformation exercise across India, including government also, they are promoting Digital India today. There's a lot of awareness required on how to build the data center, how to manage the data center, what are newer technologies are available and newer solutions are available, so that they can adopt that one to save the power and they can run the data center efficiently.
On the other side, we take a look at presentations by thought leaders from top data center companies. Welcome back. In the previous segment, we saw presentations from data center experts and a thought-provoking panel discussion. Ankit Mittal from Microfocus spoke on the growth of software-defined architecture and data centers, while Sumit Mukhija from STT GDC India gave a presentation on DCIM strategies for smart data centers.
The second decade of the 21st century has been an era of digital transformation. Companies are talking about it, governments are talking about it, every organization is talking about it. You are talking about it, your customers, your internal stakeholders, your analysts, your consultants, whomsoever you talk to, actually talk about digital transformation.
India is a very fast growing economy. The growth of Indian economy is based on very strong drivers like cashless payments, digitization, and also a very strong startup ecosystem which is innovative in nature. That's the first part. The second part is there is an ever increasing mobile penetration, and there's also an ever increasing tech adoption. Both this put together, we are further driving the rate of Indian economic growth. That's the second part. The third and the most crucial part is all of this is leading to people changing the way in which they perceive and consume data. Now, this has become a defining moment for the entire IT infrastructure industry.
So we all understand hybrid IT is the new normal, right? Almost all enterprises are consuming cloud services in some shape and format, whether it be private cloud in their own premises or co-located data centers or a public cloud. On top of that, you have lines of businesses subscribing to various SaaS functional applications, business applications, hosted out of multiple cloud providers, right? So hybrid IT is becoming is the new normal. And as we speak, each IT team is sorting through multiple deployment options, multiple consumption and financing options, and at the same time trying to contain costs and being in control of things.
Manoj Paul from GPX India spoke about protection in your data center, while Priyesh Sankaran from ComSpoke highlighted the security challenges for next generation data centers.
The global data center traffic is really growing extremely at a fast pace. And what are the three key trends that are basically driving this growth proliferation? That is basically big data analytics, which we are seeing with continuous addition of Internet of Things as well. Another area where we are seeing most of the organizations are basically investing and that's kind of driving back the data into the data center.
2002 to 2010 was the golden era for telecom. There was tremendous growth, investments happening, laurels all over, the media was talking great about it, investments were coming in every day, new products were getting launched, and I was witness to all of that, and there was really a big fun. Things have changed since then, but luckily I have moved into the data center industry. And frankly, friends, the same thing, the same phenomena is happening in the data industry today. It's growing phenomenally, anywhere between 30 to 40%. Investments are happening big way.
Pankaj Paliwal from Eaton spoke on data center security, while Ravindra Dhawan of Mahindra & Mahindra gave a presentation on data center asset management. Next up was a panel discussion on managing your data center assets and security, moderated by Suresh A. Shan from Mahindra Finance.
The challenge not to give the highest efficiency possible, because gone are those days where people were talking about a 96% efficiency, 97, 98. But then if they want to have zero downtime, that's a huge challenge. So that is where relying on multiple resources become an imperative, where concepts like microgrid can pick up from various sources and still give you zero downtime. We are participating in this summit for the third year in a row, and I am able to see a huge connectivity, and I am able to see the kind of needs getting picked up by the solution providers, and simultaneously the users are also increasing their needs. It's a kind of a good platform where the demand and also the needs are getting addressed properly. This is going great, and this provides a very good platform for people to update themselves of the growing needs and also improvise ourselves to find the right solutions.
Coming up, highlights from the 6th edition of the Data Center Awards. The 6th edition of the Data Center Summit showcased latest technology products of data center companies like Eaton, Control-S, STT GDC India, Microfocus, CommScope, Rahi Systems, Starline and LinkBiz.
Time is a very vital resource. This is what we've all heard. How many people agree with that? That time is a very vital resource. Okay? Actually, it's not. It's not unless you have used it well. And if you don't utilize time well, it is equally a bad resource or a no resource, then it is a wasted resource.
The summit culminated with the Data Center Awards, where achievers in data centers were recognized across different categories.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the most awaited part of this event is the award ceremony. Mr. Syed Ali, I request you to present the awards. So, ladies and gentlemen, the first category is Data Security Infrastructure Management. The first winner is Venkata Satish Guttulla from the company Rediff, and the sector is IT. Can we have a huge round of applause for him? Come on. The next name is Sanjay Jha from TUV South Asia Private Limited. The sector is industrial consultant. Can we have a huge round of applause for him? Come on. The next name is BK Arora from the company DB Corp Limited, and the sector is agriculture. Can we have a round of applause for him? The next winner is Brigesh Gohil from Dola Capital Marketing Private Limited, and the sector is investment management. Can we have a round of applause for him? The next winner is Nirvan Biswas from the company National Bulk Handling Corporation. So the next one is Manoj Gadkari from the GP Parsik Bank Limited, BFSI. The next one is Mr. Milind Naik from the South Indian Education Society, and the sector is education. The next one is Mr. Rizwan Sheikh from Pristine Info Solutions Private Limited, IT Sect Services. The next one is Shubhnil Banerjee from ABP, and the sector is media. The next winner is Prateek Sharma from Security Bulls, and the sector is IT. The next one is Mr. Nikhil Bundy from Visar Financial Services, and the sector is finance. Well, I would like to thank Mr. Syed Ali for joining us. Now I request Mr. Shailendra Shukla to join us to give the next set of award. The next category is capacity management. The capacity management, the first award goes to Mr. Anand Sinha, Broadcast Audience Research Council India, and the sector is research. The next winner is Manjunath Prasad from TVS and Sons Private Limited, and the category is logistics. The next winner is Arindam Sinha Roy from the company East India Udyog Limited, and the category is manufacturing. The next winner is P.T. Vincent from NPCIL, and the sector is infrastructure. This category is design management. The winner is Chandra Sharma, Acutis Research Laboratories from the healthcare sector. The next winner is Madhusudan Warrior from IDFC Limited, and the category is banking. The next winner is from ICACTX Technologies. The name is Khalid Sheikh and the sector is media. The next winner is from Tata AIG General Life Insurance Company Limited, Mr. Ratlami. The sector is insurance. The next winner is Mr. Rajiv Khare from Aident India Private Limited and the sector is manufacturing. The next winner is Ranjit Desai from DB Power Limited and the sector is power. The next is STT Chennai DC1 from ST Telemedia Global Data Centers and the sector is media. The next winner is Manikam Subramanyam from Heritage Group and the sector is Real Estate Group. The next is Mahindra & Mahindra Limited, Mr. Atul Bhogte. The sector is car manufacturer. Next is Mr. Manoj Paul from GPX India Private Limited. The sector is IT solutions provider, telecommunications services provider. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Shukla, for joining us. Now I request Mr. Mahesh Trivedi from STT GDC India to join us to present the next set of award. Well, the next category in innovation, new initiatives, infrastructure management. So the winner is Amrit Valvan from Tractors and Farm Equipment Limited and the sector is manufacturing company. The next is Sehul Shah from Motilal Oswal Financial Service Limited and the sector is financial services. The next winner is Pulat Das from Yazhaki India Private Limited and the sector is electric utility manufacturer. So the next winner is Mr. Kiran Naik from JSW Infrastructure Limited. The sector is infrastructure company. Round of applause. The next winner is Mukesh Mehta from Batliwala and Karani Securities India Limited. The sector is stock broker. So the next name is really very interesting. The winner is James Robert from TUE SUD South Asia Private Limited and the sector is industrial consultant. Round of applause. The next winner is Amit Jaukar from Choice International Limited and the sector is financial services. The next winner is Shankar Gowde from Axis Capital Limited and the sector is banking. The next winner is Sehul Shah from Motilal Oswal Financial Services Limited and the sector is innovation, new initiatives. So the next winner is Agnivesh Satapathy from Mahindra & Mahindra Limited and the sector is car manufacturer. The next winner is Mr. Deepak Chopre from Powercon Ventures India Private Limited and the sector is electric utility company. Thank you so much, Mr. Trivedi. Now I would like to call Mr. Mittal on stage. Mr. Mittal from Microfocus. Ladies and gentlemen, the category is same innovation, new initiatives. Winner is Purushottam Solanki from Vexa Life Science Private Limited and the sector is health consultant. The next winner is Mr. Anand Thakur from Omnicom Media Group India Private Limited and the sector is media services. So the next winner is Jaswinder Singh from Jet Air Private Limited. The sector is airline. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Mittal, for joining us. Now I would like to invite Mr. Shrisha Nagar to present the next set of award. So the category is Physical Security, Security Management, and the winner is Deepak Karamkar from Marvel Data Services LLP, and the sector is BPO company. The next winner is Munish Mittal from HDFC Bank Limited, and the sector is banking sector. The next winner is Mr. Pavan Chawla from Lucidus Technologies Private Limited. The sector is technology services. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Nagar, for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our next presenter, Mr. Shailendra Shukla. So the category is Power Efficiency and Carbon Footprint Reduction. The winner is V. Sundar from BFSI. The next category is Risk Management, Availability Management. The winner is Priyank Sheth from Midday Infomedia Limited. Round of applause for him. Communications, Publishing and Broadcasting sector. There is one more winner from the category Innovation, Mr. Nandakishore from Manipal Health Enterprise Private Limited. Is there any representative? The next winner from the category Risk Management is Ritu Thakkar from Bakrangi Limited, and the sector is IT Service Management Company. The next category is Smart DC Management Automation, and the winner is Suresh Shan from Mahindra & Mahindra Financial Services. The sector is Financial Services. Let's move on to the next category. It's Green DC Initiatives Environmental, and the winner is Francis Morris from Vodafone Idea Limited. Telecom company is the sector. Well, the next winner is from the ST Telemedia Global Data Centers. The next is ST Telemedia Global Data Centers, data center space from Chennai DC2. The next category is Building Management, and the winner is JM Bakshi Group, Prasad Patil. The sector is Shipping Services. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, is Cooling Energy Efficient Management, and the winner is from TUVSUD South Asia Private Limited, Mr. Sachin Paul. The sector is Industrial Consultant. Thank you so much, sir. Let me call on stage Mr. Sumit Mukhija, CEO of STT GDC India. Can we have a huge round of applause for Mr. Mukhija? Now may I invite Mr. Jayantha Prabhu, CIO of SR Group. Can we have a huge round of applause as he receives the award for CIO of the Year? Now I would request Mr. Kersi Tivadia, CIO of BSC Limited. Thank you so much, Mr. Mukhija. Thanks a lot.
Thank you all. This is Sandeep Rangu representing UBS Forums. Thank you all for making this show a successful one. I'd like to thank our presenting partner, Eaton, and all our supporting partners, SCT, Micro Focus, Linkbiz, Starline, and all our supporting partners, and all our thought leaders and delegates for making this event successful. Finally, we made our 6th edition of Data Center Summit successful. All thanks to my team. It's their effort, their hard work which made it successful. The brain behind production, Swapnali, helped by Ashpreet and other fellow members who helped in delegate acquisition and the execution part. Thank you all, and see you at the next edition.
Partnered by Times Influence.